I bet you've never heard of the Nine Sisters or the Moros. They are a chain of 23 volcanic domes, hills, and mountains. Although typically only 9 are included for some reason, volcanic mountains and hills along California's shore. They run between Morro Bay and San Luis Obispo. The peaks were created more than 20 million years ago during the Miocene epoch of the Neogene period, as volcanic plugs of magma which welled up and solidified inside softer rock, which has since eroded away. Every plug, with the exception of just 2, formed in a nearly straight line. 2 of the plugs are in Morro Bay State Park. The highest is Bishop Peak at 1,559 feet. The Nine Sisters, being less accessible to human intrusions, support a wide variety of coastal sage scrub and California oak woodlands flora, and of birds and other fauna. Their volcanic origin makes them of significant geological interest. They are popular with photographers and rock climbers. Let's start with Morrow Rock, a volcanic plug in Morro Bay, on the Pacific coast at the entrance to Morro Bay Harbor. A causeway connects it with the shore, making it a tide island. The rock is protected as the Morrow Rock State Preserve. At 581 feet tall, Morrow Rock is one of 13 volcanic plugs, remnant necks of extinct volcanoes, lava domes, and sheet-like intrusions between Morro Bay on the north and Elay Hill on the south, all in San Luis Obispo County. It is composed mostly of dacite, an igneous, volcanic rock. Next is Black Hill. Situated in Morro Bay, it is also part of Morro Bay State Park. Standing at 665 feet, it is one of a series of volcanic plugs called the Nine Sisters. There is a forest of Monterey pine trees on Black Hill, called Fleming's Forest, planted by John Fleming, a park superintendent. Fleming was working on another project and ordered twice as many trees as he needed, thinking that he would not get his entire order. Nevertheless, he received it in full and used the surplus on Black Hill. Many of the trees have died or are dying from pine pitch canker, a fungal disease which also threatens the Monterey pine's remnant native groves in Cambria and on the Monterey Peninsula. Next is Sero Cababrio. This one is actually a mountain also in Morro Bay State Park. It stands at 911 feet, and it is named after Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, a Spanish maritime explorer, who was sailing off the coast in 1542. The rock outcrop, composed mostly of rhyodacite, is a volcanic plug formed when magma welled up underneath a layer of softer rock and solidified. The softer overlying rock has since eroded away, leaving a distinct, rugged shape. On its east face is a rock formation named Tiki Rock because of its resemblance to a Polynesian tiki carving. Next is Hollister Peak. It's a 1,404-foot volcanic plug located near Morro Bay. It is one of the Nine Sisters and receives its name from the family that lived at its base in 1884. It was of religious importance to the Chumash. Hollister Peak is on private property and has no public access. Next up is Sero Ramaldo. It is a 1,300-foot actual mountain. The mountain is the 5th in a series of volcanic plugs of the Nine Sisters. Until 1964, the mountain was officially known as Ramaldo Peak. The mountain is named for a Chumash man who received the 117-acre Rancho Huerta de Ramaldo Mexican land grant from Pio Pico, the last Mexican governor of Alta California. Huerta de Ramaldo means Ramaldo's kitchen garden or orchard in Spanish. He sold the land to Captain John Wilson in 1846. In the 1890s, rock from Sero Ramaldo was used in the construction of the Southern Pacific Railroad. Sero Ramaldo is owned by the state of California and is used by the California National Guard at adjacent Camp San Luis Obispo for fitness training. Then we have Chumash Peak. It is also a mountain standing at 1,257 feet. It is just northwest of San Luis Obispo, on the south side of California State Route 1. In 1964, the hill was named in recognition of the Chumash Indians who lived in the area due to efforts by Louisiana Dart, curator of the San Luis Obispo County Museum. The peak was quarried in the 1970s for foundation material in the construction of new buildings on the Cuesta College campus nearby. Access to the peak is currently unavailable. Next in line is Bishop Peak. It is 1,546 feet tall, and it is the tallest of the Moros, or Nine Sisters. It is said to take its name from its resemblance to a bishop's mitre. It is named in homage to the town's name, San Luis Obispo. It is the Spanish word for bishop. Like the other Moros, Bishop Peak is primarily composed of dacite from 20 to 25 million years ago. Bishop Peak's thin, rocky soil supports many plants that are not common in the surrounding area. Vegetation includes an oak woodland, sage scrub, and chaparral. Woodland areas are composed of species like coast live oak and California bay trees, as well as poison oak and California blackberry. Scrub areas support many aromatic varieties of sagebrush, coyote bush, and monkey flower. Bird life includes large numbers of jays and other passerine birds, as well as birds of prey including golden eagles, bald eagles, owls, and vultures. Mammals include deer, raccoons, and possums, as well as predators like foxes, coyotes, bobcats, and mountain lion. Quarrying here has taken place as far back as 1890. Granite for the nearby city of San Luis Obispo can be found along curbs in most of the city's older neighborhoods and on several extant structures, most notably First Presbyterian Church. Bishop Peak Natural Reserve includes 350 acres of land purchased or donated since 1977. Next is Sero San Luis Obispo. It's a 1,292-foot mountain, actually in San Luis Obispo. It is a common spot for hiking, jogging, and mountain biking, and has steep terrain. Below the west side of the visible peak, there is a large plateau with a large wooden stage on the east end. The large white M present on the east face derives from Mission College Preparatory Catholic High School. Sometime around 1900, an American Civil War veteran, G.W. Chandler, lived on the mountain and planted lemons and oranges. The trees still overlook the city and are watered by two springs. The Lemon Grove Trail at the base of the mountain takes its name from these groves. Around 1958, a local business owner, Alex Madonna, purchased a ranch on a portion of the slopes of Sero San Luis Obispo and constructed the Madonna Inn at its base. And lastly in the chain of the Nine Sisters is Elay Hill. It is a volcanic cone and is the southernmost of the 9 volcanic mountains and hills that make up the Nine Sisters. This chain of extinct but possibly dormant volcanoes, the 8 others are volcanic plugs, stretches from Morro Bay southeast to Elay Hill, which is on the southeast side of San Luis Obispo. Did you already know about the Nine Sisters? Have you visited any of them? Leave a comment and let us know what you saw. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new today about the magnificent state of California. And as always, happy trails!